And we have 21 days until Election Day. The sprint through these final weeks include high stakes and heated debates.
NBC's Bree Jackson is in Washington with a look at some of these crucial races across the country. And Bree, we're seeing plenty of political drama in these debates.
Yeah, that's right. Good morning, Maureen, Dave. The gloves are off and the attacks are flying in the debates that we saw last night as candidates from federal and state races really go at each other, sparring on key issues like abortion and inflation. With early voting underway in states like Georgia, the gloves are off as opponents take political and personal jabs.
We are the ones that have been fighting for you when Miss Abrams was not. We were giving tax refunds.
We need a governor who actually believes in equity, racial equity, economic equity in the state of Georgia.
Georgia is one of several battleground states with tight U.S. Senate races. In Ohio, candidates clashed over hot-button issues ranging from racist rhetoric to immigration.
You cannot pretend to be a defender of border security when you have voted against border wall funding multiple times.
I disagree with President Biden when he's talking about relaxing some of the regulations down on the border.
Midterms are often seen as a referendum on the party in power. Some Republican candidates are using that to their advantage, blaming President Biden and Democrats for the higher prices Americans face, from the gas pump to groceries.
There's only one cause of inflation. It's excessive spending by Congress.
I know that the only time we've ever gotten our fiscal house in order is when Republicans and Democrats have worked together. Senator Lee refuses to do that.
Nationwide, a woman's right to choose is on the ballot. Iowa's governor's race illustrating that divide.
I signed the heartbeat bill with exceptions. It got enjoined with the ruling on Roe v. Wade.
Now the fight is in the state's hands, and so we have to defend it right here in the state.
The fight for control of state legislatures and Congress is at stake, with polls showing the economy is what's top of mind for voters. And President Biden returned to the campaign trail on Thursday. That's when he'll travel to Pennsylvania to support U.S. Senate candidate John Fetterman. He's locked in a tight race with Republican and celebrity Dr. Mehmet Oz. Maureen?
And Bree, so many people are paying attention to this. We are. This midterm cycle is heating up even more. Tell us some of your plans for this coverage.
Yeah, well, Maureen, I'll be traveling to two battleground states. This will be Arizona and Georgia. Our goal is to really talk with voters there and see what's driving them. I'll also be looking at two key demographics. That's Latino voters as well as women who we're looking to see how or what issues are driving them to the polls this November.
Right. I mean, all those polling, it only shows a little snapshot. It's good to have boots on the ground. Bree, thank you so much. Bree Jackson, live for us in Washington, D.C. on this Tuesday morning.